What's up, everybody? Welcome to VGU.TV's PlayStation podcast, The DualShock Show, where greatness awaits. I'm one of your hosts, Matt Mobley, alongside Alan Muir.
Hey.
And Tom Freeman.
Hey. Saints Row 4 shit.
No, it's not.
No,
I'm joking. It's mediocre at best.
It will be fun.
It will be fun. You can't say
GTA
it's
5 is going to be like so much more fun.
It's DLC. And it's always dark.
Anyway, quick announcement. Ever since the infamous There He Goes podcast that I shared with Alan and Constantine, I have normally done the shows on data, on 3G. And last week I turned on data and forgot to turn it back to Wi-Fi after we were done. And as a result, I am currently, if not already, then almost at my data limit for the month. So, luckily we got a new modem. Hopefully this will be able to sustain the show. So, let's find out. Let's start the show proper with a segment that we always start the show with. What have you been playing? Alan, what have you been playing?
Okay, let me check.
Looking through this, recently played.
I've played Homefront.
Aww. How do you like it?
I heard it's good. It's just short.
Oh man, it's extremely short. It's only like 5 or 6 hours.
Yeah.
And like
You heard it was good.
I heard it was good. I heard it was just
nothing
short.
but bad things.
No, I heard from IGN that it was pretty good.
I heard beaming previews and awful reviews.
But basically, the developer, Chaos Studios, who no longer exists. Basically, I've been playing games that have both either dead publishers or dead developers.
Wipeout.
But the previous game by Chaos was Frontlines: Field of War, and that was just it was basically Battlefield before Battlefield came to the PS3 and 360.
Oh, wow.
But ever since Battlefield came out, Chaos couldn't handle it. I then played I downloaded Saints Row 3.
Ooh, so good.
And I bought
so much fun.
I bought the Trouble with Clones DLC.
That one's good. All the DLCs are good. Yankee Ball's actually like the best one, personally.
Yeah, I had no idea that one of the announcers is Rob Van Dam. But I played Saints Row 3.
I've been seeing you playing some Saints Row 2.
Huh?
I've been seeing you playing some Saints Row 2.
I bought I pretty much spent nearly $76 on the PS Store.
Yeah.
Did you buy Saints Row 2? It was free at one point for everyone.
It was.
But no longer.
No longer. I got it when it was free.
I got it, yeah.
Did not like it. Tried it twice. Probably try it again sometime in the future.
I completed it for the sake of it, but no.
Yeah, I bought Saints Row 2, the Trouble with Clones DLC for Saints Row 3, and Payday 2. So it came out to like $74 or $75.
How do you like the Saints Row 3 DLC? Because I heard a lot of people were really annoyed with the season pass.
I haven't even gotten a chance to play it because I'm pulling a Matt, and since the first Saints Row never came to PS3, I'm pretty much going 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
So
because it does kind of like barely thread through like like your Saints characters carry over, like Pierce and Shondi and all that.
Yeah.
So it's worth it to do that.
And despite what Tom says, Saints Row 2 is a good game.
Mm.
And it probably is. I just couldn't get into it. It just didn't have that manic, zany feel that Saints Row 3 had, which...
I just don't think it needs to be open world. I don't think the open world adds anything, and it's just too big for what there is.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, Saints Row 1 was straight up Grand Theft Auto clone. The whole series has been trying to, like, the quest.
Saints Row 1 was very boring. I tried Saints Row 1 when I still had an Xbox, and I did not like it.
Saints Row 2 tried to differentiate itself by being zany, but it still had, like, some stupid, like, oh, here's our deep, mature storytelling. Feel sad at this moment, now spray poo on this wall. Is that right?
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, but it's kind of the only reason that I'm playing again Saints Row 2 is because Keith David is fucking back in Saints Row 4, and I want to do that. I want to fucking just kick ass with Keith David.
Keith fucking David. Hell yeah. I really want to play Saints Row 4, but I can wait for a little while longer.
Saving our money.
Saving money.
For the real event.
We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I then, I also played, Singularity.
How's that?
You can't,
mixed things.
there are no subtitles,
Oh.
which I still can't stand.
You like the subtitles?
Yeah, it makes it better. I mean, imagine someone, I doubt the hearing impaired would play video games, because they wouldn't be able to enjoy most of it.
The subtleties.
Yeah.
Like if a hearing impaired person tried to play The Last of Us, it's not like they could hear the clicker, you know?
There are things called hearing aids.
Yeah, but not they don't always work that well. You still have to kind of raise your voice so that they can hear you.
Yeah. Basically, it's a what if time travel game.
Mm-hmm.
So you go into this place, this island with an army dude voiced by Nolan North.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's a surprise.
yeah, it's really not.
And then Troy Baker showed up.
You save a dude from a burning fire, and turns out,
Are you sure this fire's burning?
yeah, there was people were burnt alive. You save this guy, you go back and you jump, or it's sort of like Quantum Leap in the beginning. Like the place around you starts to get all tingled. Like it looks like it adds a special effect that makes it look like you're high or something, because everything looks all blurry. And then once you step forward, you essentially leap back into a different time. So you leap back into 1955. Save this dude from a fire. Once you save him and put him down, you leap back to 2010. Turns out, saving that guy pretty much made Russia the one world order, or the one country order. So the whole game is trying to, you then save a guy who originally was killed, thus alternating the timeline even further.
I feel like I don't even have to play this game anymore.
Nolan North's character gets shot right in the face because he's annoying the guy you saved.
Oh yeah, doesn't this happen really early on, which
Yeah, it
shouts at the budget of the game?
Well, I wouldn't say that. It's more of a more commentary on Nolan North's.
Yeah, but how old is that game?
The game came out in 2010, so it's like 3 years old.
Fair enough.
I remember talking about a different podcast now. In Podcast Beyond, IGN's Podcast Beyond. Colin Moriarty loves it, but Greg always makes fun of it. He says, he's like, oh, look, all these stairs aren't here. Oh, just rewind time. There's the stairs. Oh my god. And, if you go all the way back into their archives 100 episodes ago to 200, I was actually there. And, Ryan Clements actually asked a Final Fantasy related question, but nobody could get it because it was really obscure. So Greg says, here, fill in a question. And he goes, what game am I emulating? Boop, boop. And if you listen hard enough, you can hear, because I'm not on mic, you can hear me in the background stand up and scream, Singularity! And that's when I got a prize.
Man,
God.
Your sound quality is terrible.
Sorry.
Sounds like you're crinkling a packet of potato chips.
Yeah,
Next to your mics.
It's because I'm laying on a rug. Because that's fucking.
Why would a rug be crunkling or
Well,
Because he's
crumpling?
not taking out the wrapper yet. He wants to take it back to the shop after a while.
I don't know. What's it, Chris?
Huh?
Can you hear it now?
Totally do.
That's because it's my head like going back and forth on the rug.
Don't go back and forth on the rug.
All right.
Come
Is
on,
it better now?
This isn't this week's Gamercast, so don't worry. Or don't.
Why? What happened?
Oh no, it's a video cast. I do want to interrupt and say that because this bed is like covered in laundry, so like I had to lay on the ground, and I just noticed that there's a nickel underneath the bed.
I like you. There was laundry on the bed, so I had to sit on the floor. I can't put away my laundry. I have to sit on the floor.
No, like there's nowhere to put it.
The floor is lava.
The floor is lava.
Yeah, and as long as I am on this show, the DualShock show will never go video.
Aww.
Mainly because if we
I want to whack my schlong out.
Jesus.
If we went video, I'm pretty sure everyone would hate Tom and just boycott the show.
It would literally like, geez, everybody's watching me. You get so many views.
Yeah,
And they'd be like, which episode does he take his top off? Oh, be amazing.
they'd see Tom and put a face to all the hate.
Exactly.
Or the stereotypical guy thinking, or just saying to himself, homie put a garbage bag on.
Oh. They'll probably just judge me because I drink too much during the show.
Anyway.
Also, because you're British. And not the nice British.
The best British.
No, you're
Anyway,
like...
we're going on because we're still talking about what.
Yeah, Alan, what fucking game you play?
Okay. I'm on to the last game, which, yeah. So I played, for a bit, Time Shift.
Oh, fucking hell, I can't believe you played that. Unbelievable. We actually told you 1,000 times not to buy that crap.
Middle of the week, Alan posted a picture on Facebook of him holding Time Shift. And he says, it came in! And he tags both of us. And all I could say was, oh man.
Yeah, then Tom basically said I might as well just throw an alarm clock at my PS3.
It'll be much more fulfilling.
Basically the gist of the game.
So, how's that Time Shift?
Oh god, it's terrible.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
There's a surprise.
what a surprise.
I was basing everything off memory from 6 years ago. What do you expect?
Yes, but we literally told you, do not
Do not
buy a turd.
Hey, it's not like I bought Soldier of Fortune.
Turds get worse over years.
This isn't
Soldier-
Bioshock. It doesn't hold up with time.
To be fair, Soldier of
shit.
Fortune on the PS2 was good.
No, I'm talking about Payback, the one that came out on the PS3 and like.
Even know there was one on the PS3, and I don't want to know. Don't
Yeah,
wanna ruin.
if you knife a guy's head, it basically turns into a balloon popping.
Oh yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I also downloaded Mafia 2. Eventually, I'm eventually gonna play that sometime.
It's
That
good.
game has nice boobs.
I want to hear Nolan North and Nolan North talk to each other.
It's a good
I
game.
didn't even know it was in that game.
Yeah,
He's pedestrians.
like there's a video on YouTube of Nolan North talking to Nolan North, and it's gameplay from Mafia 2.
Yeah. It's a good game. It is.
But I just want
Good
to say,
story. The ending's a bit
The ending just kind of leaves you hanging and you're like,
eh.
what is that? Is that it?
And the open world's kind of absolutely.
I mean, it makes sense for that
Pointless.
time period and like the kind of mafia movies and whatnot. Like they do that,
Yeah, well, it's more noir storytelling. But
but it was still like, so we're just gonna leave it like that.
But the open world in that game is really one of the most pointless. It's like L.A. Noirs, like
Because it is really like linear, but it is still a nice world. It's very nice to look at.
yeah, but it's nice to drive around. But I don't think there's much point playing after the end.
yeah, I couldn't even go to fucking Yankee Stadium. I could go and see like the back of it, but I couldn't. It's like, hey, Yankee Stadium is this way, and that place is gated off.
Good.
Yeah.
But speaking of
I
bringing
think
it back,
you're allowed to drive through it at one point, if I remember correctly.
no, you are not.
No, I think there is like a mission where like
Story
you burst, where you burst through the game, through the gates and drive through it like during a chase.
Spoiler.
I'm pretty sure that's from Midnight Club.
No, because I didn't make it that far into Midnight Club.
No. You can go into. It was one of the games that took place in San Diego. You could go into the stadium where the Padres play.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about. I think you need to play it and then see if I've been confirmed.
But bring it back to voice acting.
No.
The voice of the British voice is none other than Charles fucking Shaughnessy, the dude from The Nanny.
I don't know either of them.
The Nanny with Fran Drescher.
Yeah.
You don't know that?
Nope.
Wow,
Well-
I can't believe you. I'm shocked that. I'm actually shocked at two things that Matt knew about it.
Of course I know The Nanny.
I'm even more shocked that Tom doesn't,
Why would I?
because Charles Shaughnessy has like a very English voice.
You know, he's the type that's always going, "Mother darling."
Yeah. And then he's just a Cockney cussa.
Yeah.
But I just gotta say, I'm a little mad about that they got rid of the zombie voice in Saints Row 4. But they just turned it into Nolan North, so that's fine. Hopefully it's just Nolan North just making just noises.
It's Nolan North just like repeating the same four lines, like, "Hi, I was in Uncharted. I was Deadpool. I was the creepy guy in The Last of Us. I've been in almost every game that you can imagine."
Yeah. But he's good. He's popular for a reason.
I was in Dark Void. He was in Dark Void, wasn't he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I was in Dark Void. Dark Void is so fucking stupid. It's like a platformer, but you have a jetpack. So it's like, climb this. Why? I have a jetpack.
Yeah, but it's got Tesla.
But still, it makes me climb shit, even though I have a jetpack.
I'm actually gonna check now and see if Nolan North was in Haze.
Oh, jeez. Anyway, is that all you've been playing?
Yeah. And by the way, Haze is one game I won't play.
Well, I mean, just look at it. I mean, looking at the cover, you're like, oh god, that looks terrible. Tom, what have you been playing?
Me? Well,
Yes.
I've been playing a bit of Wipeout HD.
Wipeout HD. Oh.
Because it's cool.
Is that the thing that rips off F-Zero?
No, because F-Zero only stretches and doesn't have a proper racing, and Wipeout's amazing, and F-Zero isn't. F-Zero is just overrated garbage people like to tout whenever Wipeout's brought out. It's the reason Wipeout's popular. Until Studio Liverpool went. It's a Vita game.
Wow, Nolan North was in the Star Trek sequel.
Oh,
yeah. But zone mode on Wipeout is amazing, especially when you put your own music onto the game. It's so good, because the track changes colour and all sorts to the beats of your music. And then you just keep getting faster and faster and faster and faster till you die. It's just amazing. So people should play that. Wipeout's awesome, still is. Been playing The Last of Us. Yay! Another game with Nolan North, we just mentioned. Yeah, I'm just trying to get platinum for it.
Oh yeah. What you've got left?
Just the collectibles and Survivor Plus, but I'm doing that all. It's just a bit blur. Yeah. It's just gonna take a while.
I'm gonna play it again eventually, but right now I don't have the time.
I want to do it before GTA 5 because I'm never gonna play any other game ever.
Jeez.
I've also been playing GTA 4 online on free roam because it's fun. I always do it every now and again, and there's still people hacking it and doing ridiculous things. And I also found a Saddam Hussein eating a chocolate bar, which I'll make sure to send a link to Alan, because I think I did upload it to YouTube at one point. So he can put it in the show notes.
Dude, we don't have show notes.
Yeah, but we could have a YouTube description or whatever.
I just put up some just weird thing that just mainly derogatory to you.
Lovely.
Yeah. I just put up something that's derogatory to you.
I'll make sure to do the same.
I was doing a search, like a image search for a news article I was writing earlier this week, and it was like a pretty obscure thing. So I don't know how it brought it up, but it brought up that famous picture of Bin Laden after he was killed, where you can see like the bullet holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, "What? Why is this here?"
Not sure.
But as you were
angry.
Dear. I don't know if I can carry on now. So yeah. Anyway, so amazing weird shit. My girlfriend's gone on holiday for 3 weeks to Australia, so I've been taking all her games off her hands, which she never plays anyway. So I borrowed Rayman Origins off of her. And I'm not sure if I can like that game. It's really good, but I'm a perfectionist and I have to get 100% on each level, and I fucking hate time trials, and I just fucking annoys me.
Like, perfectly.
Exactly. And I've only done like the first 2 levels, and then that's it. I was like, wow, it's taking me like 2 hours to do 2 levels. I'm never going to finish this.
Wait, what game?
Rayman
Origins.
Oh, for some reason I thought you were talking about Stuntman Ignition.
Alan, I don't
know because that is essentially the same thing. You have to do the perfect timing at the perfect spot at the perfect moment.
If it's not mandatory in Rayman, at least you can play like a buffoon, but you won't get 100%. But yeah, basically all games have been ruined for me because GTA 5.
Oh, you're not gonna play Stormrise?
You might.
You're not gonna play Metal Gear Solid 5?
Nope. I might play Dark Souls 2. I might play Star Wars Battlefront, but GTA 5.
What about Destroy All Humans, Path of the Furon?
Nope. The original would Destroy All Humans, yeah. It's good.
Alright. Are you, is that anything else that you've been playing?
No, actually.
Something's funny.
Nolan North was in a Hardy Boys video game.
Oh, really?
Who the fuck would make that?
Someone wanted to cash in.
Who? Do people even know who they are? Do people even know who they are anymore?
We know who the Hardy Boys are. People of this generation probably don't.
They just know it from South Park.
Yeah. I've been playing a few things. Last week, we splurged and got Rayman Origins and Castle Crashers while it was still on sale. And so I played a little bit with my girlfriend. And then she got a headache and didn't want to play anymore. And then Runner 2, Future Legend of Rhythm Alien, was free on the store, so I got that and played that for a while. I've also been on a huge Metal Gear kick. I played Metal Gear Solid 1, and I have started Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yay!
Made it through the tanker chapter.
The best bit of that game.
Getting through the plant now.
The only thing good about the plant is near the end, and when the president goes, holy shit, you have a cock.
I am a mere plant chapter away from finally being able to play Metal Gear Solid 4.
No. Have you already played Snake Eater? You're doing it in this silly order.
I have played Snake Eater. It's the first one.
It's a silly order.
Okay. North was in the Pimp My Ride video game.
Oh my god.
The Agatha Christie game. And the Sopranos game.
Fucking money, man. Don't
Seriously,
knock it.
I'm going to be
He's
doing this
alright.
the rest of the show, just looking up the amount of shit he's been in.
Alright.
Hell, he was in the original Saints Row.
Oh, that's a shame. It's the worst work he's done.
What was that talking about?
You
I
were
don't remember.
You're talking about
which one.
Runner? Or no, Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. No, it's not a strange order. Like, okay, yeah, sure, it's not like 1, 2, 3, 4, but
Yeah, but in a control standpoint, it's kind of annoying. And I also think Metal Gear Solid 3 has tons of little nods to Metal Gear Solid 2.
it does.
It's a silly order.
That's
really.
alright. I'd played them before. Regardless, I'm working on Metal Gear Solid 2. And finally, what else have I been playing? I finished The Ballad of Gay Tony yesterday. So I am ready for next month. I'm ready for Grand Theft Auto 5.
Did you like the Ballad of Gay Tony? I really like that one.
I love that one. That one's like the best one. Gay Tony is like my favorite character of the entire series, next to Yusuf. Gay Tony is a great character.
Guys,
Yes.
Jeez, guys.
he was in the Cat in the Hat game.
Oh, Jesus.
As a fish.
Anyway, that's all I have been playing. That's all we've been playing, listeners. Now it's time to talk about what you should be playing on the PlayStation Plus deals. Alan,
Yes.
let's get off of IMDb for a little while.
No, it's okay. I put away my phone.
Let's do the PlayStation Plus deals, huh?
Look, after
the US store got.
well, as you said, we got Runner 2, Future Legend of Rhythm Alien for free.
The strangest title.
Yeah. We also got a Vita sale, which only one of us can really use since the other two don't have Vitas.
Yep.
That person being me. And even still, I'm not going to buy these games.
Silly Vita.
Soul Sacrifice for $17.49. Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 Plus, $19.59. Guilty Gear Ascent XX Core Plus R, $7.34. Silent Hill Book of Memories, $7.50.
I've heard that was really bad.
Yeah. Come on, it's Silent Hill. When was the last good Silent Hill game?
I don't like Silent Hill at all. Which is weird. Like, I really wanted to. Because, it's a scary game, and I like scary games. But I just don't like Silent Hill.
Believe it or not, Singularity scared me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
Yeah. The only game, for some reason, that creeps out, that grabs my ghoulies.
I wish I liked Silent Hill. But I don't. So
I've been trying to play the original. Oh my god. That game's confusing as fuck.
Isn't
I've got
it?
to a point where I'm just like, where am I going? I try every door and every door's locked and I'm just like, this game,
Like Resident Evil is still kind of like that, but still easier.
Yeah, exactly. At least I go like, oh, I've got plants.
Oh, this door is open.
Plants.
Like you can keep going. You can run around and be like, this door is locked. This door is locked. This door is open. Oh, okay, I guess I could go this way.
Silent Hill's just like, no, everywhere's locked. And look, a random demon's come again to chase you down the street. Why? Leave me alone.
Yeah, Silent Hill and Resident Evil, 2 game series that are dying slow, painful deaths.
I still like
no,
Resident Evil 6.
Capcom reckon the next one's going to be super scary again, just like they said in Resident Evil 5.
They said that for 5, they said it for
exactly.
6.
See, I actually like 6. Not 6, sorry, 5. I hate 6. Like,
I liked 5.
Demos were awful. 5 was funny. 5 was
I didn't hate 5.
Was a fun game.
I liked 6. I didn't think it was bad. I gave it a B, I think. An 8.5 or something like that.
Next up, our Res Racer Vita. You can get that for $6.25. And lastly, the just the worst possible name for a Vita game. Touch My Katamari for Vita. Yeah.
Touch My Katamari.
I mean, yeah, it's supposed to tie into like the whole touch capabilities, but
touch screen and all that.
But Touch My Katamari, that's just a terrible name.
I don't mind. Katamari Damacy was amazing, and all the other ones since then have been bad. Or just not great. Like the cel-shaded one on the PS3, I was so disappointed when that demo came out, because I was really looking forward to owning Katamari on the PS3.
Yeah. You can get that bad Touch My Katamari game for $3.75. They are, however, having a Tomb Raider bundle, which, if you listen to Gamercast, this was mentioned as well. For 2024, you get Tomb Raider and Quantum something.
Quantum
Conundrum?
Oh yeah, Quantum Conundrum, made by the Portal 2 lady, or Portal lady even. It's similar to Portal, except for it's just messing with dimensions. You make stuff fluffy. And it's got an amazing theme tune. You should listen to it. It's actually amazing.
Well. Alright.
Now moving on to non-plus content. We got some pre-orders.
Oh.
Yeah. We got a pre-order for Diablo the 3rd.
For don't buy it, especially if you're getting a PS4. And if you're interested in getting a PS4, then just wait.
Boring.
Yeah, but for those who want to play it on the PS3, you can get that for $59.99.
But a lot of people fans say the auction house ruined the game, so it might be actually more enjoyable on console.
I'm pretty sure Josh said the exact same thing during the E3 post-mortem.
I just know just looking through forums that everyone says the auction house ruined the game, so and they said the auction house wouldn't be making it to PS3.
Yeah. Next up is a game that I think Tom will enjoy. This is just me. This is me just and this is very much me stereotyping Tom as a Brit. FIFA Soccer 14.
It's not soccer. Don't be stupid.
It's
even got football in the fucking FIFA. That's what.
Yeah, it's FIFA Football 14 over there. Over here in America, it's FIFA Soccer 14.
Where it's right.
No, it's not.
Of course it is. You fucking football. Oh, we'll hold the ball. It's obviously not football then, you stupid.
Yeah, football.
I don't even like football, but I can tell that's wrong from a fucking mile off. If I went to your kindergarten and told them what makes more sense to be called football, they would always pick soccer because it makes more sense.
I have an alternate for what Americans call football. Pigskin.
Alright.
Just call it pigskin.
Or let's call it fat people that stop every 2 seconds. It's not really a sport. I've seen a condition of some of these so-called sportsmen.
Jesus. Everybody's so angry.
Okay, moving on. Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn Collector's Edition. You can get that for $59.99. That is the massively multiplayer online game.
That's a collector's edition.
Yes, which will come with other shit that I honestly didn't care to mention.
So if it's digital, then what's the worth of buying collector's edition? Like,
I'm assuming.
I guess it would basically mean that, like,
I collected nothing.
I'm assuming it'll be exclusive in-game content.
Yeah.
Access to a website guide. That's been a new trend I've seen with collector's editions.
You can get the standard Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn for $39.99. You can pre-order the third game in the Lost Planet series.
They're still making Lost Planet games?
Jeez, when's that coming out? Is that already, or is it just a deal?
What, Lost Planet 3?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
no,
like Lost Planet at all.
I think that's coming out in like a month or two.
I've heard, I'm surprised I've not heard more about it recently, because I remember a lot of people were surprised how good it played when the press got their hands on it. So, might be good.
I mean, I played it when it first, like the original when it came out.
Yeah.
In 07.
Oh man, I did not like it.
There was a multiplayer demo for Lost Planet 2 I played with friends, and it was...
Yeah,
same.
Actually, both of you guys summed up my opinions on the first and second game based on the demos and everything.
Yeah.
You can pre-order that steaming pile of crap for $59.99.
Or you can get a good game like
Payday 2.
Oh yeah.
For $39.99.
I'd argue against it being a good game.
Oh man.
If it's anything like the original.
No, it's not. It's better than the original.
Well, it's not hard to be better than the original.
The original was still fun.
Yeah, I haven't played 2 because I have no one to play it with.
Nate Holt's got it.
Yeah, I know, but I rarely see him on with it.
I saw him on, like, yesterday.
Tomato.
That doesn't mean anything.
Next up is DuckTales Remastered.
Woo!
Yeah, I pre-ordered it like a day before it came out. I got a message, like, it came out, what, Tuesday?
I guess. I think so, yeah.
Or pre-ordered it. Didn't get a single thing, like, mentioned about it until yesterday. Like, hey, your pre-order of DuckTales Remastered, you can get it now.
It's ready!
Yeah. Basically, can I just tell a little thing that brought back some terrible memories?
Only if it's really terrible.
Since I pre-ordered DuckTales Remastered, I got, as with pretty much all games, I got the dynamic theme. And ever since I got my current PS3, it's pretty much been on the default one. So I went.
You should. Oh yeah, Karen. Sorry.
So I went to go find themes and noticed I had one for The Last of Us, another one for Last of Us. Then I saw I had one for a special game. Special meaning it's bad. That game, Walking Dead Survival Instinct. And it just brought back all the terrible memories.
My PS3 is actually sporting Last of Us theme right now. The one from the cover.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that came with mine as well.
Yeah.
There's I found the best one is you can actually download dynamic themes from your PS3 browser from websites. There's a graffiti one I've had. It's a Banksy theme. It's really well made.
Well.
So I recommend that one if you can find it.
You know what's the worst one I've ever had?
New.
The Sonic 4 episode 1 theme.
No, that can't be. The Walking Dead Survival Instinct is the worst.
No. Did it have special sounds for when you scroll through your XMB?
You can turn the sounds off though.
Because
Okay, Matt, you win.
it was bad.
But wait, I wonder if a game like Lair had a dynamic theme.
I don't know. You should look it up. Regardless, what else? What else do we got?
You can play the demo for Madden 25.
Ew.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Comes out, I think, the 27th. Ironically, the day I go back to school, but
Eddie.
but honestly, who cares about pigskin anyway?
Don't need any of that
Exactly.
garbage.
No one cares about pigskin. You can get the Saints Row 4 inauguration station.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's very similar to what they did last year, or what the last game, in that you can create your character there, and then once the game comes out proper, you can take the character you made in inauguration station, put it in the game,
And just automatically upload it?
Yeah.
Okay.
To your online Saints Row profile. Because I did that for Saints Row 3. Is it any different to Saints Row 3? Like, is there any extra functions, or is it just literally make your character?
I haven't played it. I'm probably going to get it after we do this. Or after this. I'm assuming it'll be the same.
I'm probably going to look at it and play around with it. I'm not going to get the game yet, but I want to play around with it.
The last one is a good one. It is a price drop for one of the best games of this year, BioShock Infinite.
Still not played it. We'll get around to playing it at some point.
Yeah.
Really good. $20. Or no, yeah, $20.
No.
No, I mean it's $20 off.
Oh, I thought you were like, oh hey, it's $20. It's like, no, you idiot.
Jesus.
Fucking hell, Mike, such an idiot.
So angry.
Yeah, you can get BioShock Infinite.
Welcome to VGU.TV's PlayStation Podcast, the DualShock Show, the angriest PlayStation podcast on the internet.
Yeah.
Why try to be the best when you can be the worst?
Yeah, it's much easier.
Exactly.
It is, actually.
You can be all proper with your manners.
Sounds like you're saying some sort of RPG magic then. Your manners.
Or you can just talk like American. Just say,
Golly, it's the America podcast. We talk about video games, y'all.
What's happening?
girl, get back in the kitchen.
Oh, jeez.
Oh dear.
That actually sounded more Bill Cosby than anything else. Still, get BioShock.
Get BioShock Infinite.
Yeah.
I will do.
Tom, what do we get across the pond?
Well, around these parts, we got the PlayStation Pluses. We got the Payday 2 full games trial. That means you can play the game for like 60 minutes, I think. I ain't got that many fingers. But we can play the full game trial. And then we got Ibn and Auburn. It's Ibn Off for 20% discount. Active till the 27th of August, 2013. So, gotta get on that.
Oh, jeez.
Oh dear. We got Miss Germinator. Done never heard that game. But it's 20% off.
It sounds like it's hurting him to say this.
And then we have notable additions and deals for you poor folk. I joke. We have DuckTales Remastered for $11.99.
I thought you were going to go into the fucking PlayStation Plus voice again for this.
Oh, I'm tempted, don't worry. So Ibn Ob, $7.99, so it must be even cheaper. 20% cheaper on Plus, oh my god. Miss Germinator, never heard of it, £6.50. Again, I just wouldn't bother.
Tom,
Payday 2.
That's what a discount means. Less than the actual price.
I know, but that's what I'm saying, just not to confuse people. Payday 2, $31.99. Get it if you want. I wouldn't. Madden 25 has a demo. No one cares.
Yeah, literally, the one place you shouldn't bring it out. It's there. They already have football.
Rayman Legends, woo! Spite your Wii. Play it here.
Wii U, you mean?
Wii U. Wii Puma, right? Ha ha ha. Am I right, guys?
I can't say this as I own a Wii U and it's currently sitting in my corner.
Well, there you go. Alan likes bad things.
Unused.
Says a lot.
Actually, no, it's been on, I think, for at least 4 or 5 months now consecutively.
Oh, are you trying to do the latest update?
I'm just seeing how long it'll go.
He just left it on. He doesn't turn it off. He just leaves it on.
We have Dishonored, the Brigmore Witches, for $7.99. Woo! And everyone's favourite game, Dynasty Warriors 8, the big game map pack. I don't know what's going on. BGM map pack. BGM pack 2, whatever, $159. Don't buy it. Don't be stupid.
There was something else there, like a better thing, but I just chose to put in Dynasty Warriors 8 because that game is just so shit. They haven't changed a single bit since Dynasty Warriors 1.
Shut up! They changed the number actually.
Yeah, that's the only
number.
That's the only thing they do. Same Dynasty Warriors 1 came out 16 fucking years ago.
Don't fix what ain't broke, Alan. Jeez.
The entire thing is broken.
How dare you? You don't know me.
What?
Matt, who's going first?
I was going to take it after the lead in.
Go, Matt. Go out. Do your lead in.
Alright, so that's what you should be playing. Listeners, now it's time to talk about This Week in PlayStation. What's going on in the world of PlayStation? It's the news stories. Our first story is, if the internet is believed, then at Gamescom next week, Sony plans to reveal information on the PlayStation 4's release. This is no surprise, though. Sony is no doubt going to try to compete with Microsoft's November launch. I personally am hoping that it's a little bit earlier. Yeah? Because I am ready.
Dude, I want it next month.
I'm going to say October. I'm going to be bold and say they're going to try and release it out as early as they can.
I am ready. I actually have, I have a lot of credit built up at GameStop. We sold my girlfriend's PlayStation 3 this week, got double what we would have gotten because of their deals. So I got $120 in credit. We already had like $180, and I traded my Metal Gear Solid HD and Metal Gear Solid 4 discs because I have the Legacy Collection.
All right.
Which I should have waited because like they were going to.
Is there any difference apart from the fact that Metal Gear Solid 4 is with it?
You get an art book and a free code for Metal Gear Solid 1 and VR missions.
Well, I have both on my PS1, so not bothered.
That's about it, really. So, I didn't have them, so.
Fair enough.
There's that. I didn't expect that. I mean, I could have just put in $10, but, whatever. I have it now, and it's nice. I have a lot of credit. We actually decided we're gonna hold off on Batman Arkham Origins, so we're taking off that reserve, which has been completely paid off. That's an extra $65. That means that we have about $385 in credit.
Woo.
So, $15 out of pocket for the PlayStation 4. That's how you do it. I mean, if we had more to trade in, then we would, but, we don't, so.
Dude,
trade your unborn child.
No, that's just wrong. I thought you said you had like $390.
Well, I thought we did, but because I thought that the Metal Gear Solid games would net me $20, but they didn't. So they got me only like 15. So it's like 385. Anyway, that's what I'm hoping for. Tom.
Sup?
What is next? Would you take the next story, please?
Sony has signed a deal with much-hated company Viacom to broadcast Viacom networks, various channels on an in-development ITV that maybe on the PS4. ITV, is that just like the British ITV? I'm confused.
No, it's internet television.
Alright.
I
They might get some licensing problems.
Give it some time. Give it some time, then it won't be about internet anymore. Just like MTV.
Or
It's not about music.
Or G4.
Or G4.
Or VH1.
Or VH1.
It's all about the VH.
Or E.
Yeah.
Or AMC. Or
AMC rules.
Or A&E.
No, AMC has like 2 good shows.
AMC has like 3 great shows.
No.
3 or 4.
No.
It has Breaking Bad, Mad Men, Walking Dead.
Not good. Walking Dead is not good.
And Comic Book Men.
Yeah, I heard too.
Well, you're wrong.
Alan, take us away.
Yeah. Sega has announced that Castle of Illusion, starring none other than just giant slave owner Mickey Mouse, will launch on September 4th at a
$14.99 price point.
well, it's going to be $14.99. Basically, it's $15 everywhere.
Pretty much. It's like £10, 1,200 Microsoft points, and $14.99 in the US.
Yeah, pre-ordering the game after August 21st on the PSN will get you a dynamic theme, 3 avatars, and a copy of the original Mega Drive version.
Jeez. I had World of Illusion, and I had the sequel. It had Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. It was a good game. Beat it a few times. Because when you're poor and you're, 10, you don't mind playing the same game over and over again.
Damn right.
Anyway. Square Enix has announced a February 25th release date for Thief in North America and February 28th in the EU. Alan was trying to type in Thief for Thief, and while I'm trying to read it, I'm like, what's going on?
I knew I forgot something.
So, Thief, releasing February 25th in North America, February 28th, EU. The game will be on PC.
Did you see the E3 gameplay of Thief?
I did not, actually.
It was really bad.
Well,
I hope it's much better than what they showed of it, because it was really bad.
Well, that's good, because
I'm not
I
exaggerating.
really don't care either way.
No. But I mean,
I've never played Thief, and I've never really been interested.
It's like Dishonored, isn't it? But a lot of people are just really excited for it, and if anyone's listening to this podcast, I'd just say, and they like Thief, I'd just say be cautiously optimistic, and just watch that E3 footage before you pre-order the collectors or whatever.
I think my girlfriend said that she was interested in Thief because she used to be into it. I was like, I didn't even know that Thief was a franchise until this one came out. So, like, this is the 4th game, and I'm like, I didn't even know.
No, it's a reboot.
It's a reboot, but it's still technically the 4th game.
Yeah.
Anyway, the game is going to be on PC, both gen versions of Microsoft and Sony platforms. Anyway, Alan is very angry about this, so I'm going to let him take that one, and then Tom, you take the next one.
No, Tom, you can take this one.
Alright, Tom, I want you to emulate Alan's anger.
Well, the fucktards at Bethesda, who fucked up the Skyrim on PS3 and also didn't bother with the Fallout 3 port, among other shit-faced things they do, they need to make up their fucking mind. After denying it again and again, and again, Arcane is working on Prey 2 after all. According to an internal email, however, the game was pitched to Arcane as a spiritual successor to System Shock 2 by Bethesda. And Prey 2 looked awesome, and they're like, lol, we're putting it on hold, they said. With Human Head, I guess it was, wasn't it? So,
yeah.
So now it's a different studio, so.
Okay.
I mean, this just, like they said, originally they said Human Head lost it, and it was going to Arcane, and they said, no, wait, no.
Now they said the IP was on hold, didn't they?
No, they pretty much put the game on temporary hold / not really cancellation.
Yeah. Limbo.
Limbo. Then rumors came that Arcane was working on it, and they said, no, we're doing our own thing. And Bethesda then later said that Prey 2 hasn't come out yet because of its quality. It's not reaching the bar. So apparently they just dropped Human Head.
Well,
by the head.
Poor Human.
And took Prey 2.
Jesus.
I really hope it is as good as that demo they showed.
No, Tom, they scrapped that. They were in.
I know they said they have, but I hope the concept and art style is similar, because I really like that, and I got really excited, and then it was just canned. It hurt.
Yeah. They're currently in pre-production, so it's gonna be a while before that's out.
Yarp.
Yep. All right.
This one. Yeah. Writer Eric Nyland, who is well known for his Halo book, The Fall of Reach, and other Halo books. I think I'm not sure if he did Ghost of Onyx, but I think he did.
All right.
Nevertheless, he has joined none other than Amazon as director of narrative design. This further helps the rumor of Amazon releasing a console.
Console?
Like an Android-based...
I was going to say, it would probably be like an Ouya.
Yeah. But better than
because,
Ouya.
You know, the Ouya did
It's not hard to be better than the Ouya either, is it?
Fucking the Ouya was terrible.
Yep. Well, Josh Mobley has one, doesn't he?
No, he sold it. No,
he sold it.
Yeah, he got rid of it.
He's crazy for buying it in the first place.
Yeah, he's crazy for putting the fucking $100 down to get it in the first place. It was a pain in the ass. It was worthless. Fuck that. I'm gonna stick with my Sony consoles.
Did you ever see it yourself, Matt?
I never actually saw it.
Oh.
I got a chance to actually see it.
This is gonna be. I mean, again, the whole decade-old thing, but by next year's E3, it'll be the 10-year anniversary of the Phantom's appearance and disappearance.
Alright.
You guys remember the Phantom?
No. I don't.
No.
It's funny. I'm younger than you guys, and I'm talking about old stuff that you have no idea what it is.
I recognize the name, but I don't remember it now.
Are we talking about Billy Zane?
No. Far from it. No. The Phantom was like the Ouya, was an independent game console that it was basically on live, the console.
Mm.
And you play games over the internet, everything. People loved it. Then it disappeared and has not been seen since.
Oh, jeez.
So, yeah, we have to get... I'd say we need to get Robert Stack on it, but he's dead. I'd say Dennis Farina, but he's dead.
Dang.
There's no more Unsolved Mysteries people anymore.
Dennis Farina was awesome.
Yeah.
Jobs, man. Anyway.
No, I'm not done.
Fucking hell, Matt, stop interrupting. It's a
podcast. I was prompting you to continue.
So rude.
Nyland didn't just work on, like, Halo books. He also was involved in the first Gears of War. And was actually with Microsoft for quite a while, like 10 or 12 years. And Nyland said, I wouldn't be here, or I wouldn't be there, Amazon, if something cool was brewing. So, who knows what it could be. They currently do have a game in development. It's like a tower defense game.
Wait, hold on a second.
Tower defense on the Kindle.
Oh, Bill's tower
Kindle
defense.
Fire 2.
Hold on a second. Let me try to make sense of this. I would not be there if something cool was brewing. So if you're trying to say that, like...
Oh, no. Again, typo.
Okay.
I did this, I filled this fucking thing, like, in, like, 45 minutes.
Yeah, I noticed it was empty yesterday.
Yeah.
This is how we prepare.
Dude, I don't do this. There's no point in updating it throughout the week because it's just easier to get it all in a lump sum.
This is true.
This has
news.
Yeah.
I used to do it throughout the week.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Back like what are you talking about back in the day? We're not even at 30 episodes.
I know. I know.
It's a lot of weeks.
We're only at 28.
Still a lot of weeks.
It is.
Insects don't live for that long.
Some people don't live for that long.
They're not really people at that point. They're babbies.
Anyway.
Well,
No.
Yeah, there was the mandated dark part of the show.
Yay!
Currently, we've been. When was the last time we've had a show that has not been dark?
I guess the first episode.
I'm pretty sure my horrible solo show was not dark.
That's because just
no one listened to it. That's why.
And you put it on the wrong YouTube anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see how. It's gone the same place I put the others, so I don't know what happened there, to be honest.
Anyway.
Moving on.
For the 5 Rocksmith fans, you're being generous.
Yeah, I'm being extremely generous.
Yeah, plastic rules.
The track list for Rocksmith is growing. 30 songs have been revealed, and the most recent reveal includes everything from Kiss's Rock and Roll All Night and The Who's My Generation. 2 really cool songs. The current track list includes everything from Weezer's Say It Ain't So to Iron Maiden's The Trooper. Rocksmith 2014 will be out this October, where it will sell horribly.
Because everyone's playing GTA 5.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and they'll be playing GTA Online at that point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they aim to have 50 songs, which, if this was 5 years ago, would be... Actually, no, if this was 5 years ago, this still wouldn't be a good thing either. If this whole Rocksmith thing was around in, like, 05, 06, then it'd be perfect, because that was right at Guitar Hero 2.
Mm-hmm. Tom, is your favorite?
Yay! Mentioned a little bit earlier, after the cold reaction to Resident Evil 5, in 2009, Capcom said that Resident Evil 6 would be an improvement over Resident Evil 5. Lol, it wasn't. After Resident Evil 6 lukewarm response, Capcom said that the next game in the series will be going back to its survival horror roots. This is all based on PR and consumer response. Guess what? Capcom are liars.
Capcom has not made a great game in a long time. I've said this before. They've made
good... Dragon's Dogma, I think, is amazing.
They've made good games.
Amazing. No,
they've made good games, but they haven't made an exceptionally great game in a long time.
What are you talking about? It's coming out this November. It's called Dead Rising 3.
Oh, jeez.
I still, no.
I still say that I liked Resident Evil 5 and 6.
I liked 5, don't like 6.
I liked 6. I thought it was good. I liked seeing Leon again.
You like giraffes.
Giraffes?
You do not know. The Resident Evil 6 logo.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be a podcast only, or a call only thing. The area I highlighted in the drive, I want that.
You want...
the WWE.
Yeah, because I'm pretty much the guy, the WWE guy for the site.
Well, I want the one under that.
I'm taking that one.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, because I've written out for all the features announced from all the previews and the trailer.
Fine. Go for it.
Go! Then we can discuss it.
Go, goddammit!
I've done my bit.
Well, I'm Alan. Alan, go.
Oh, yeah. So
stupid highlighting.
The NPD stats have been released, and the highest selling title between July 7th and August 3rd has been, ironically, NCAA Football 14.
Ew.
Following it in order, in top 5 is Minecraft, the Xbox version, The Last of Us, woo,
Yeah.
Call of Duty Black Ops 2, boo, and Animal Crossing New Leaf, go Nate.
Well, there you go.
As for the hardware, the Nintendo 3DS led the sales for the third straight month, and console-wise, the Xbox 360 led for the 31st consecutive month.
That's because everybody's stupid.
No, because everyone else already has PS3s, and their Xboxes keep breaking.
And they're like, I need something to replace my Xbox so I can play Halo and Gears of War. Because those are the only fucking exclusives. Unless I want to play all them fucking Kinect games. Anyway. After EA announced that it would be severing ties with the NCAA in favor of other college affiliates, the publisher was hit with some bad news that will impact their next college football game. The Big Ten, Pac-12, and the Southeastern Conference will not be appearing in any EA college football game from now on. I don't know what any of that means. But,
Okay,
oh well.
The Southeastern Conference is really big in it for college pigskin.
Mm-hmm.
And the Big Ten, Pac-12, they're both events, as you can probably tell.
Oh.
And they've every single EA pigskin college pigskin title, the SEC has been there the entire time. Now on, nope, it's gonna have to be something else. Now they know how 2K feels.
Well.
After they lost Madden.
All right then, Tom.
Oh yeah, GTA Online.
No,
No,
that's not where we are. We're not there yet.
He was
Almost.
just talking about sports stuff, so I assumed it was the WW.
No.
Oh.
It was sports stuff, so I assumed it was WWE.
Well,
No. Tom, you're not reading good news. You're reading terrible news.
I don't want to.
Nope, down there. There it is. That one.
In. What? Can.
Get on with it!
That's the sword.
Only. It's a shorter bit. I need to drag it out longer.
No, you don't.
In what can only be described as a madman idea, the season pass will be cross-console as players can take their season pass for their PS3 and transfer it to their PS4.
Which is actually a smart idea.
It's alright.
It's an interesting idea, yes.
Because, say someone gets, say the typical dude bro gets a PS3, gets Call of Duty Ghosts.
Call of Duty!
Then at Christmas gets Call of Duty, Ghosts and PS4. He's like, hey, or he's like, yo, I got this season pass, yo. What's I supposed to do with it? It's for this console, but I got another. And
this Brooklyn?
Yeah.
This is happening in Brooklyn.
So now, let's just call this dude bro Tony.
This is like a personal experience. He's like, I know this Tony. He's an asshole. He wears his hat on sideways, barely perched on his head. He's still got the sticker on it. He's wearing tank tops in the winter.
Has his pants around his ankles all the time.
Wearing Chucks.
This is where the guy would come in and say, yeah, spray tan. This is where the salesman would come in and say, no, Tony. You can transfer this to the PS4. And Tony would go, yo, who the fuck are you, bro?
Tony's very hostile.
He's a dude, bro.
Bro.
He's like, the sales is just like, I'm just trying to help you out, man. I thought we'd go way back. I thought we'd go way back. I know your name. I'm wearing a name tag. You aren't. But I know your name, motherfucker.
And Tony's like, step out before I do something, bitch. Brap,
but
brap,
I work
brap.
here. I work at this GameStop. Like, you should be the one stepping out. I can't go anywhere. I have to stay behind this counter.
God damn it, Matt, you ruined this skit. This is supposed to be one of those ridiculous 80s ads where the guy is opening a thing at Christmas, then the salesman walks right into the house uninvited and just gives him pointless news.
Oh, well, you know, I think it's funnier this way.
Seriously, I was trying to make it like that old Atari ad.
Oh my god.
Where it's like, I want an Atari and everything that comes with it. And they just hand him this giant box.
Jesus.
And then the games. Am I next?
Let's see. No, it's Crystal Dynamics. Well, that means it's me. Oh, no, wait, yeah, it is you.
Actually, I think, well, what
I
about...
can take it.
Yeah,
Well, you take it, and then it would make sense again.
Crystal Dynamics.
Crystal.
The developer behind Tomb Raider has been hit with a mosquito-level layoff as 12 staffers were terminated. Since staffers were not working on the next-gen Tomb Raider sequel, but an unannounced game that has been that has taken some cutbacks. It sucks. It's not. I mean, regardless of what level it actually is, it sucks that people lose their jobs. And sorry for that. People from Crystal Dynamics.
Yeah, but they'll definitely get jobs by the end of the year.
Yeah, I mean, it's from what I've seen, people that suffer layoffs in the gaming industry. It's not hard for them to bounce back. I've noticed.
Well, yeah, because it's like, what was it, the people who come in when the game's in panic mode or bug mode, they get hired, then just quickly fired, so basically they can just do that one thing.
Yeah.
So if there's anything...
Can't keep them on payroll if they're doing nothing.
Yeah, so layoffs and gaming go hand in hand like Tom and root beer.
I like root beer, actually.
Yeah. See, I took a blind shot and I got it.
It's actually amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's this really long...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I put my time into this. I watched the WrestleMania 19 opening video to get the stats right.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That research.
As it's been known by listening to previous episodes, I am quite the fan of wrestling and sports entertainment.
Wrestling. Is it really wrestling though? It's
Yeah.
more acting, like really bad acting.
Not well.
They eventually get to the wrestling.
But it's literally, that's what it is.
I mean, yeah, there was that South Park episode, but yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say THQ for a moment, but then I just realized they're in hell right now.
They're gone.
They're gone.
Yeah, they're in the void.
They're dead.
Not in hell, they get to heaven, but they're gone.
They're never gonna get there for fucking the Blob.
Anyway,
it has been revealed what WWE 2K14's campaign mode will be. After the success of last year's Attitude Era mode, where you could pretty much reenact classic moments during that, like, 4 or 5 year period where shit was just fucking crazy in the WWF. Now comes 30 years of WrestleMania, which sounds like either a very long Ken Burns documentary or a painful torture scene.
Oh, well.
Yeah. It makes sense though, because this is going to coincide with WrestleMania's 30th anniversary in 2014 in New Orleans. And then I realized This game is exactly like a previous game that THQ put out like three or 4 years ago. That game is Legends of WrestleMania. In that game, you're reenacting classic moments from WrestleMania.
Classic.
Yeah, classic.
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
2 words that don't go together.
Hey.
B.
C?
D.
No, we're not doing this.
It's only 26 characters. God.
Stop it.
Okay, they've announced that I'm assuming that we're gonna get you're literally gonna have 30 matches to do.
That campaign. Spoiled it, Alan.
Hey, they know what they're getting into for the game that's been going since 1999.
It's older than you, isn't it?
No. Yeah, I'm older than that. I'm not 15.
Yet.
Jeez.
It's just one more month.
I'm only winding you up, chill out.
All bullshit aside, you'll be reenacting classic WrestleMania matches like The Rock versus John Cena from WrestleMania 28, The Rock versus Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania WrestleMania 18, The Rock versus Stone Cold at either WrestleMania 15, 17, or 19. You can see where this is going. A lot of these tend to be Dwayne Johnson related. But most importantly, Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3 at the Pontiac Silverdome, and seen by 93,000 people.
Do you get to play as that guy who murdered his family?
I wish.
Oh.
Jeez.
No, I really do wish. I really wish Benoit was in the game.
So dark.
And since it's wrestling, I have to do this. As I mentioned before, the Two Best Friends guys are doing this series called WrestleMania, where they play random wrestling games. And every time that they see a game that's like pre-2007, they automatically go to Chris Benoit and just say the most just terrible things. Gonna drain you of your life, then drain you of your family.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah. But honestly, I hope that the Macho Man, Randy Savage, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat Intercontinental title match from WrestleMania 3 is included, since it's actually one of the greatest matches in the entire history of the industry. Although I doubt we'll be seeing WrestleMania 20's main event, which saw Triple H defend his title against the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, and that's it, according to Vince McMahon. But in reality, Chris Benoit was in the match. But since due to Benoit not being in his right mind, or being possessed, which I believe, Benoit no longer exists in the eyes of Vince McMahon and the WWE.
You know, I actually saw an interview yesterday about a WWE star that came out to a random paparazzi of gay.
Yeah, Darren Young.
Darren Young.
One half of the Primetime Players.
It was a really cool interview.
Yeah, but it's not like he's the first gay wrestler. Pat Patterson is gay as well.
I just thought it was cool.
No.
He just kind of came out like it was nothing. He was like, I mean, it is. It really is.
I actually thought he was, I didn't believe it at first. Because he said it so nonchalantly.
Yeah, it's like, does it matter? Like, does it matter to you? Do you care? Do you see me differently?
Yeah, because, like, all these different people, these, like, Jodie Foster, the mom from Family Ties, Marsha from the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
They were all holding it in so long. He was just like, yeah, and Darren Young's like, yeah, I am. And, I'm happy. I'm happy with my life. Which is how it should be. But we live in America, so which is full of Bible thumpers.
Yeah.
And yeah, I want to kill a lot of religious people.
Jeez.
Speaking of killing,
Oh man.
Tom,
Take it
go.
away.
GTA Online.
Okay,
Is-
Tom.
No,
Coming.
let him. We need to fill time.
I'm joking. So GTA Online reveal. Woo! Everyone's
Yes.
like woo because the game's woo, and everyone loves it because it's woo. So a lot of things came out of it. So I've
Tell
got
me,
a lot of
I-
information with
I didn't see it.
previews. You didn't see it?
No, it was the same thing. The same thing when the gameplay trailer was released. I had to watch it like 5 minutes before the show started.
I'm just fashionably late, y'all.
I was playing my Saints Row.
Jesus.
Oh,
I don't have
dear.
time. I don't have time for.
I was making shit finger painting, as Duke Nukem would say. Don't ask, that game's funny, but awful. And probably better than Saints Row. Oh!
No, it's not.
Oh.
Have you played Duke Nukem?
Yes.
Yes, he has.
Did you pick up the poo?
Yes.
And did you smile?
I giggled. Yes.
Exactly.
And I
there you
threw
go.
it- I threw it-
Therefore, better than Saints Row.
I threw it at. I tried throwing it at the whiteboard, but it did no stain.
I did the same thing, and I thought the same thing.
And
Anyway, back on track.
I
Grand
kept,
Theft
wait.
Awesome
No.
Online.
I tried throwing it at a dude, and when it just bounced off him like it was a hot dog.
Invisible force field.
Yeah, I was just. That's when I knew that the game was bad.
Oh.
Also, from you guys telling me over and over, don't buy the game, it's bad.
Time shift. Again, another lesson not learned. Anyway, on to the real news here, and awesome news. Grand Theft Awesome Online.
Yes.
That's
I
exciting.
see what you done there.
It's very,
Yeah.
very exciting.
I see
Very
what you,
exciting.
I see what you done there, Kat.
I've done well good. So, I'm going to go through a few features that were announced through the video, and it was also the embargo dropped on all the previews, so...
Oh wait, why don't you give a little backstage thing to our listeners, and just read the argument I got in with you over this.
Alan's like, why did you put this motherfucking story in? Because I wanted it as topic of the week, but they're like, no, we need to talk about women hating. So I'm like, alright. And then, so yeah, he's like, why? And I said, yo, motherfucker, I got a list of features from preview and stuff, and official and shit, yo. Also, don't interfere. Also, it doesn't interfere with the Bioware stuff.
Okay.
If it is way up here, yo. And then
Okay.
Alan said, fine, I approve. Right, now, stuff in GTA Online.
Let's talk about it real quick.
So,
Can you
It's included with-
Can you be Batman?
No, you can't.
I'm not buying
no.
it.
Good. Don't buy it. We don't need you buying it.
Jeez.
It would make the game shit. If you buy anything, it turns of poo, because you bought all the bad games, so.
You know,
As
actually,
I was saying!
I could
motherfucker.
actually afford the PS3 GTA 5 500 gig bundle
Oh my god.
for $269.99.
My god.
And
See?
the thing is, I may actually do it.
You're silly. Why would you do that? It's silly.
I know, because
It's super slim, it's awful. Anyway, fucking hell. I'm doing this.
No, because
La,
you
la, 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 la.
all those times you stepped on my feet. It's time for me to step on your feet.
I didn't step on your feet that many times.
Yes, you have.
We talk about silly stuff like comics, who cares? Right.
God.
Included with a purchase of GTA 5, it does not cost extra and is not sold as a standalone game. It will be unlocked with a small download on October 1st, so it won't be out on the same day
2
as
weeks
GTA
later.
5.
Gives you time. Gives you time
Exactly.
to play the story.
And it also allows Rockstar to monitor how many people are actually on it, so the servers won't be like SimCity 4.
Crashing.
Yeah, where you don't get to play anything. Not SimCity 4, whatever it was.
No, just
It wasn't
sit.
SimCity.
It was SimCity and it was Diablo as well.
Yeah. So you won't have that stage where I can't play it for 2 weeks or whatever.
Or SOCOM.
Well, I mean,
I mean,
SOCOM
yeah.
was.
That was Anonymous taking down the PS3 server.
Yeah.
The game world is persistent with hundreds of thousands, so basically it saves your progress. And it will have hundreds of thousands of players playing online at any time, but it's actually in only isolated instances of the game world comprised of a maximum of 16 people. But I think that will change when the next gen versions are announced, which they will be. Don't believe Rockstar's lies. Currently, it's only announced for Xbox 360 and PS3, though. Characters from GTA 5 will appear in GTA Online and will take place before the events of GTA 5. GTA Online will not always be limited to Los Santos. Additional locations are in the works.
Ooh.
You can do anything in GTA Online that you can do in GTA 5 single player, like the following: heists, co-op missions, gang attacks, impromptu deathmatch, races, tennis, golf, base jumping, shooting range, ambient events, hold-ups of stores, armed van robberies, crate drops, import-export missions involving car theft, bounties that you can set on other players and people can claim, gambling, and all the other stuff that hasn't been announced yet. You can also do stockbroking online. If you're killed while holding money online, you will lose a large portion of it and others can steal it, so you need to use banks to keep your money safe. An in-game smartphone can call your friends whether they are in GTA Online or on GTA 5. You can also use this to set waypoints for your friends, and while using the phone, your avatar moves their lips with yours. While you're driving, you can choose to grant someone else permission over the radio instead of GTA 4, which anyone could just... It's all, like, to the one person. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you won't... Like, whatever you're listening to won't affect what someone else is listening to. So you can actually sing along now. In-game AI will respond to how aggressive you are on the microphone, as in if you're shouting during a robbery, the AI will react and speed up, becoming more frightened. Whoever sets up a heist also decides who gets the cut of the final money when the money is obtained, so you can just screw someone over. Garages in the game can range from 2 carports to 10 carports, and you can also buy property online. Cars can have retractable roofs controlled by the player through the interaction menu. Missions can be accessed by physical markers or through a quick match menu. User-made missions can be favorited and rated. There are user-made missions, which is a big thing as well. You can assign other players certain roles in heists based on their particular abilities they have leveled up, so you can level up driving ability or shooting, stuff like that. You can share cash, weapons and ammunition with other players. If another player or friend feels they got stiffed in the amount of cash they were shared with, they can hire a hitman to take you out. There are stealth kills in GTA 5, like in San Andreas, so you can like stab them with a knife from behind. The game tracks the amount of noise your character is making and the AI will respond. You can steal physical items, so like bikes and aeroplanes can be heist missions as well, not just money. Rockstar points is what you get as experience. You can use physical gestures such as flipping the bird via the interaction menu, which is similar to Saints Row, except that there'll be more gestures. You don't have to go to a plastic surgeon to change it. If you're without a ride, you can call taxis, a friend or an employee to come out and give you a ride or bring a car. All of your info communications in the game will appear on your Rockstar feed. Who cares? You can purchase insurance for your car, and by insuring your vehicle, if it gets destroyed or stolen, you can have it replaced by paying a small premium.
There is actually a trophy for having your own apartment and an insured vehicle, and I think something else.
Yeah, I've not looked at trophies, so I don't want to spoil the story or something.
There's not really any, like, I kind of glanced through them. I didn't, like, read them all, but but there's no, like, story spoilers. There's just like, oh, you're, like, you know, references, like one was called, one just said, like, you're gonna need a bigger boat.
Fair enough.
Oh my god, Jaws is in the game, yes!
There will be a reference because there are sharks in the game. Here's something I found really cool. Police helicopters have cameras mounted on the front of them. In real time, you can watch on live TV on a news channel in your apartment players with a high wanted level being chased by the police. There are additional channels as well, like in GTA 4. Heists can have up to 20 different components, which sound like you have some really complex heists. And there's also a heist for vehicles, such as, and one was shown with the Titan, which is the largest aircraft, and its cargo, being the target of the heist. And the Titan is indeed a flyable aircraft, so, like in San Andreas, you can fly the big old passenger jet.
You can also do that in Saints Row 2, which came out the same year.
Tiny ass.
No, they were big planes. These were
copy and pasted environments, bland.
This game came out after fucking San
Andreas, and San Andreas was amazing.
No. This came out after fucking GTA 4, where it was just bland.
Yeah, but San Andreas came out before Saints Row 2, and Saints Row 2 is poo, so... Anyway, off the west coast of Los Santos, there's another island with lots of buildings on it. This has not been seen before, but the folks at CVG who did the preview said they saw it from afar. There's a passive mode online, or Haven, where you cannot shoot or be shot. I'm a bit worried about this, because I could see it being abused if someone got low health and went, lol, passive mode. You can use the interaction menu to wear a mask during hold-ups and heists, so that when you get away, taking off the mask lowers your wanted level by 1 star. For a brief time when you're wanted, you can see on the radar the COTS vision cone, which will look similar to Metal Gear Solid, and a detection zone. So that's all the stuff that I could gather from the previews and stuff. So
I'm
excited.
I'm very excited for Grand Theft Auto Online. I love, the Grand Theft Auto cities. I love how close they look to the real cities. They're doppelgangers. Grand Theft Auto Online is going to be like the closest I'll ever get to actually living in Los Angeles. Because you actually have to get to have an apartment. You can go inside buildings. You have an apartment. You can have your friends over. You can hang out. I mentioned, and it would be really hard to do this. I don't think, get your hopes up, listeners. I mentioned that it would be really cool to have a scripted VGU plays Grand Theft Auto 5 series. But that would be really hard. Because, it would still always, it would be from one person's perspective because only one of us has a fucking, capture box.
I didn't mention as well, GTA, the reason they call it GTA Online, not GTA 5 Online, is because they want to carry it on.
Yeah.
So that's why, again, I think that's why it's going on to next gen. And they said, like I've said, they're going to keep adding more stuff to it. So I think it's meant to be,
a long time ago, I'm pretty sure we talked about this on the show, but a long time ago, there was news about a Grand Theft Auto MMO. Just the idea of it, would it work, all that. And they talked about, not just one city, be able to fly from Los Santos to Liberty City or over down to Vice City or, all that. And I think that we're kind of seeing that here. It's kind of coming into reality in a way, because this is literally, it's literally a Grand Theft Auto MMO in a way. So I'm incredibly excited. You have no idea. And I can't wait till you guys, join me and we can all play together.
I'm tempted not to, because I have a feeling, not really you, but mainly fucking Tom is gonna just screw with me. I'm gonna come back to my apartment and realize there's poop all over the walls.
Jesus. I'm gonna be the boring one, honestly. Tom will be like, let's go into some fighter jets and fly around and shit.
Yeah, that. I also have a feeling that for bank heists, you guys.
I'd be the boring one. Of course I'd want to do heists, but I'd always also be like, hey guys, you want to get into Grand Theft Auto? Let's play some tennis.
No, I have a feeling that Tom would assign me the role of watching a dog while you guys rob a bank.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm back.
Right, Tom? You would do that?
No. What I can't wait to do is make a crew on GTA.
Oh my god, that's gonna be so exciting.
I've already made my amazing Dark Souls themed Warriors of Sunlight.
That's why I said everybody should get one, because we should all make a VGU.TV crew.
But then, what you want to do is then invite, like, get some random guy in the room, and be like, oh yeah, you can be the getaway driver, and blah, blah. So then, and then at the very end, just go, yeah, we're not giving you anything. Go away.
And then they carry out hits on us.
And they'll suck, because AI sucks.
Or we could do a Pulp Fiction thing with Marvin.
Oh yeah. Don't spoil that. That's amazing for people who haven't seen it.
Again, I'd probably be Marvin.
I wish you could do that. It's amazing. But retractable roofs, how cool is that?
Okay, breaking news.
Is it breaking? Is it news?
Yeah, it's news. The reveal happened
Of?
the WWE 2K14 roster.
Jesus Christ.
I told you it wasn't breaking news.
Come on, let me just list.
What is it?
Remember the times you stepped on my toes?
Okay, turns out I was wrong. There's
Can't
actually
wait for GTA.
Yeah, GTA will be good. There will actually be 45 plus matches in 30 years of WrestleMania, which I just find funny. Okay, so here's the roster so far: Alberto Del Rio, Andre the Giant, Batista, Big Show Retro, Bret Hart, Brock Lesnar Retro, Chris Jericho Retro, CM Punk, Diesel, Edge, Goldberg, Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, JBL, John Cena Retro, Kane Retro, King Kong Bundy, Mick Foley, Randy Orton, Macho Man Randy Savage, Razor Ramon, Ric Flair Retro, Ricky Steamboat, Sergeant Slaughter, Shawn Michaels Retro, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ted DiBiase, The Miz, The Rock Retro, Triple H Retro, Ultimate Warrior, Undertaker Retro, and Yokozuna.
Fuck yeah, The Rock.
I apologise to listeners for that. No one likes wrestling.
But everybody should love GTA. I get pissed off at people sometimes, like irrationally. Like yesterday, I put up online, I said, because I've just finished the Ballet Tony, I said, don't get me wrong, I love Liberty City, but I think it's about time to move to Los Santos, don't you? And someone said, GTA, like GTA's been the same game for like years. I'm honestly surprised it's lasted this long as a franchise. I'm like, it's completely different. Like, you're out of your mind.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like a Call of Duty game, which does amazing for some reason.
It's not
because they innovate and it's completely different.
No, the series you should be talking about, opposed to GTA, is Dynasty Warriors. They have not innovated since 1997.
Again, they're numbers, bro.
Yeah, they just do that in Word.
I'm pretty sure Dynasty Warriors 7 introduced elephants to kill. I played the demo. I don't remember that being
the demo.
And there were definitely elephants I could kill.
I'm just saying, I'd rather play Africa than play any Dynasty Warriors game.
I can't believe that game came out. I remember it being like postponed 1,000 times, but I didn't realize it ever came out.
What, Africa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it like a kind of like a Pokemon Snap game?
It's Pokemon Snap without the Pokemon, set in, obviously, Africa.
Play Far Cry 2. Actually, don't.
Far Cry 2
It's a bad
sucks.
game I bought.
Far Cry 2.
It's awful.
Far Cry 2 is a game that should not be played because
it is a chore. It's literally a chore. I actually think I should be paid for playing that game because it's so dull.
I got it for free.
It's so dull.
I got it for free. Played it for like 20 minutes, then deleted it off my hard drive.
It's so boring. You're
trying
to do the next mission story. You got malaria. Go to church. Get these pills. Drive to the other side of the map. How, you want a weapon? Tough. You're gonna have to wait here for 20 minutes. Blow up this lorry. Ha, you got shot. Hold triangle down. Lol, you want stuff? Oh, you didn't save in a while. Unlucky. Restart 2 hours. Fuck. Stupid game is stupid. Oh, you have a friend. Your friend died. Okay. Oh, he doesn't come back. Alright.
You have died of malaria.
Lol, malaria.
Anyway, anything else that we wanted to talk about for Grand Theft Auto before we moved on?
I want it. I really want it.
I wanted this one.
It's super good. Don't buy Saints Row, because you want to save your money for GTA.
No, hey, I fortunately have a couple $1,000s to waste.
Maybe you
if
could send me some of them.
Himself just said waste reference to buying Saints Row 4.
Matt,
Yes.
don't say I never didn't do it.
No, actually, no. I was teasing. Alan, out of the goodness of his heart, actually did send me a code for $20 in the PSN store.
This is Master Hall.
And I mean, how do you think I got a baby? So,
Originally I was thinking maybe 50, but I have a feeling that would have made you just deny it.
I would have been like, I can't take those. But I did expect like you to like try to buy me Payday 2, and I was like, I mean, yeah, I want it, but I feel bad taking like that much money from you.
Oh, that's nothing. That's nothing to me.
I don't know what I'm going to use it on. I still want Payday 2, but I don't think I have enough room on the hard drive.
And Tom, if you want next week, I'll give you. Actually, no, I can't because you're in the UK.
I'll know.
I was thinking DuckTales, but I don't know. I don't know yet.
Save it for GTA DLC.
No, Matt, they're really good. There are a lot of really good $19.99 games.
You need to buy Metal Gear Solid 1 if you haven't. Oh, you bought Legacy Collection, didn't you?
I bought the Legacy Collection. I got it for free.
Fair enough.
Anyway, if we're done, I'm very excited for Grand Theft Auto Online. Can't wait. Gonna do boring, menial things.
Every game's boring. Yeah, exactly. That's what I love. That's why I like Skyrim. That's why all I do in Skyrim is fucking menial tasks. And GTA looks amazing. I can't wait to drive slowly.
No, if it's gonna be like an MMO, I'm gonna like I'm gonna fucking live in that city. Like, I already told my girlfriend, I was like, once that online opens up, I'm just gonna be basically living in that game. I'm just gonna like hang out. I'm gonna get an apartment. I'm gonna live there. I'm gonna like go and do the same thing every day. Occasionally do like some tasks, but maybe I want some heist or some shit. But I'm gonna like play some tennis, invest in some stocks, buy an insured vehicle, all that. I'm gonna live in this city.
It's actually funny you say this because that just brought up. I was listening to a gamercast from a long while ago. You were pretty much trying to do the same thing, but with GTA 4.
I was.
And you ended up watching like TV for like a day, 24 hours straight.
I did.
In game.
Yes. No, it was like 48 hours.
Yeah, because you're like, I'm trying to play like real life, but I made a mistake.
Like I wanted to watch the entire program, and ended up watching like the Serrated Edge for like 48 hours in game.
Which I just think is great.
But yeah, it's gonna be really exciting. I can't wait. And that was a fun little experiment. I mean, I only did it for 4. I didn't do it for like the Lost and Dan and Balangay Tony. But it was a fun experiment to do. So, anyway, if that's all, then let's move on to this Dragon Age news, huh?
Yeah, because we spent literally over a half hour talking about GTA Online.
Good.
No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying
it's exciting.
We needed to fill time. We filled time.
It's exciting. Alan, do you want to take this or?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Man, we're definitely gonna hit the 2-hour mark this time.
All right.
No, send it now.
No. Keep going.
Although she was a very important character in the first game, Morgan really didn't show up in Dragon Age 2.
Spoiler, now I know she didn't turn up, I don't play anymore.
However, there isn't however. She is vital to the story of Dragon Age Inquisition.
Demon Baby. That's a massive spoiler. I'm sorry.
This means, however, she won't be a party member.
Should be a bangable member, though.
Oh, God.
But who cares? It's Morgan.
Yeah.
Her appearance in Inquisition will be shaped by your choices with Morgan in Origins and the Witch Hunt DLC.
Yes! Now I have to play Dragon Age 2.
Tom, did you play the Witch Hunt DLC?
Yep.
What'd you choose to do?
Bang her and go through the mirror.
Oh, I let her go and be all action hero.
Nah, I'm evil mage man. I'm
Okay.
banging Morrigan, having demon babies, and going through mirrors.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Alright, and the final,
I
piece
want
of...
to talk about Dragon Age.
Alright, fine. Talk about Dragon Age. I don't have much to say about
Morrigan's voice actress. Those of you who played Uncharted 2 and 3.
Claudia Black.
That Chloe. Also
Chloe.
Farscape. I used to love that when
it.
I was
Chloe,
playing.
and she was also in, Gears of War 3.
And,
Did you ever... Farscape.
and
Farscape.
Stargate SG-1.
No, Farscape.
Oh, goodness. No, Farscape.
Yeah.
What, am I the only Stargater here?
I don't
Yep.
watch Stargate, sorry.
I liked it when it had, like, Morpheus in it, but then it didn't have Morpheus in it.
I have no
Okay.
idea what you're talking about. Morpheus wasn't on it.
I know, I thought he was on it, and then I realised it wasn't Lawrence Fishburne. My immature mind imagined it was, because I watched...
Tom, you're out of your mind. That was CSI.
Oh god, David, I couldn't even watch CSI after that
Tom,
Grisham left.
Tom, you're going crazy.
No, not.
It was that was Chris Judge, not Laurie.
I know it wasn't, but that's what I mean. I remember that was the most disappointing thing in my childhood. Like, I remember watching The Matrix and watching Stargate and be like, yeah! And then when growing up, like, how the fuck did I think that was the same person? And then being disappointed in myself.
You were unintentionally racist because you thought it was that one black guy looked like the other.
No, I do it with a lot of white people as well. If you're white, you're Ben Affleck. Role models.
No, God, at least Matt Damon, anyone other than Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck's a good looking
Matt Damon and the guy from Breaking Bad. I literally thought Matt Damon was in Breaking Bad. It wasn't.
He's not.
Exactly.
Very much
Like,
not.
the first time, like, Kara was like, wow, he's in it. And no, it's not. It's someone who looks like a Chinese version of Matt Damon.
No,
Meth Damon.
If not, just say we're Jesse Pinkman. I'm fine with that.
No, not as, there's like that character in later series.
I don't. What?
I'm not going to say
Yeah.
anything, but there's a guy in season 5 who looks like Matt Damon, who isn't Matt Damon. But, like, he looks scarily like Matt Damon.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Todd.
Oh,
Yeah.
you went and spoiled it. Now I can't watch it.
Oh,
I
It's
might
just a name.
I might as well abandon watching the finish of season 2, season 3, season 4, the first part of season 5.
I just said his name!
don't worry. It's not important. It's like a side. It's just nothing. I won't even say anything. But
Yeah.
it's seriously.
I'll admit, I kind of nerded out when I saw who Jane's father was.
Oh.
Fucking Q! John Delancey!
Okay.
Jane
Anyway.
is a-
Not to offend Rockstar and the GTA 5 online reveal,
Damn
but
right.
but when Act Crap revealed the online mode for Call of Duty Ghosts, the testosterone of all the male players went into a supernova when a female soldier appeared. This is surprising. This is surprising, as the most common thing said about women on Call of Duty is "get back in the kitchen." This outburst shows how sexist, petty, and overall hateful the Call of Duty community members are against women. Not the entire Call of Duty community, just the majority. I'm not going to read
Before you
that.
say
No,
anything
say it,
further-
say it.
I'm not saying it. You can say it if you want to.
Tom, you want to say it?
You wrote it. I ain't saying shit.
No, I know you.
Go puppet.
I know you want to say it.
They are turd superior vaginal penis.
Oh, my goodness.
No, before you say anything, have you seen there's a video on YouTube I say you should all watch if you want to see how bad Call of Duty community can be. I think it's by Eurogamer, and they have a video of the Call of Duty European Championships. It is atrocious. The most vile people you'll ever see in that video. It's awful. They just swear, and say like the most ridiculous and offensive things. It's just wow.
Yeah, I played Call of Duty 4 on my PS3 when I first got it in 08.
Call of Duty 4 is amazing.
Never played a Call of Duty game on a PS3 since because of how it just sounded like the people sounded rapey. They're just talking in these low voices, just talking like this, like they were trying to.
They're talking like Josh and I do. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
Alan.
Actually, yeah. For all I know, it could have been me playing against Josh unknowingly.
Yeah, it was us. Alan, how are you doing? Oh, lay that grenade right there.
Sexy transition, go.
Speaking of terrible people in games.
No.
Oh, poor Alan. Don't be horrible.
No. Let's say speaking about sexism.
Sexism, terrible people in games.
Yeah, just, or
the terrible fan bases and all that.
Or to the feminists, the hateful man.
The hateful man.
Or as everyone else likes to call us, the devil.
Here is a piece of news that is going to lead us to our topic of the week, and it kind of goes hand in hand a little bit with this previous Call of Duty news.
When I first saw it, I had no idea what the fuck was going on. This morning I opened up the drive. There's no content except for something I wrote last week, and just the topic of the week. And I see it, and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even know what the hell is going on.
You silly.
I wanted to talk about this because I saw it last night, and I was upset about it.
I mean, I did some YouTube research.
Oh, I know about it already. Yeah.
And all this stuff, and they did a timeline of when she said what, and all the events leading up to. But
it's 5 years before Dragon
6
Age 2 even came out. It's ridiculous.
Regardless, we're burying the lead here. This story, and it kind of goes hand in hand with last month's story about Call of Duty and the guns, and now this story with the girl in Call of Duty. BioWare writer Jennifer Hepler left the company. Now BioWare and Hepler herself assure us that it's not because of this, but they
said she left to begin work on a book about narrative design and to do freelance work.
Yes,
it's the official line.
That's the official thing. But
and wait, for all we know, it could be true. But even if it is true,
these death threats that she can
she had an interview. I think it was Polygon.
It was Polygon. It was about 6 years. She had an interview with Polygon recently, where she discusses. But these death threats, she had death threats. She received death threats to not just to her but to her children, and that probably didn't help.
Yeah, so I'm fine with someone sending me someone sending my brother a death threat, but my niece a death threat.
Jesus.
Hey, if I had a choice, I could either save Barack Obama or my niece, and I had to kill one or the other. I'm fucking shooting Barack Obama in the head.
NSA's come to your house.
Yes, they are.
Connector's watching.
I should really... Man, God damn it, I should have said Bush.
Okay.
Connector's still watching.
The Connector's at my aunt's house.
He's still watching.
This story, I'm gonna read it from a site. It's not from our site. I don't think we covered it. But I'm gonna give credit. I'm going to give credit where credit is due.
We're not very efficient.
It's from metro.co.uk. It's a story written by Game Central. BioWare writers received death threats to family. Jennifer Hepler was working on sequel Dragon Age Inquisition, but is quitting BioWare this week to go freelance, in large part thanks to threats she and others of the team received in the wake of Dragon Age 2's release. The game was unpopular with many hardcore fans, and although Hepler was able to ignore most of the threats and abuse on the BioWare forums and Twitter, she also received emailed death threats and threats against her children, as well as abusive phone calls. Hepler revealed the threats in a wider article on the subject of fan abuse on website Polygon. The story is also reminiscent of an incident last month when fans threatened to murder a Call of Duty developer because of minute changes to some of Black Ops 2's weapons.
No. It wasn't a developer. It was Dan something. Dan Emmerich. It was something with a V. Van der Haar or something. Van Var. He was like a producer guy, So they weren't exactly going after the developers. They were going after pretty much the public figure.
Mm-hmm.
And it was completely it was unprovoked.
Mm-hmm.
Are we still talking about the Hepler?
No, we're talking about what happened
We're taking an aside to talk about this
the Call of Duty
Black Ops 2 thing.
Yeah. I mean, like every day when I turn on my PS3, I see like patch downloaded for Injustice: Gods Among Us. That's essentially what it was.
Yeah, it was they were minor changes to the weapons.
Involving weapon like reload speed. Basically, speed was a part of it, like reload speed, shooting speed, and people. When I say people, I mean that in the lowest form of the word. Like, I don't mean dwarves. I mean like the worst people, like Tom.
I find that offensive.
I don't care.
No, Tom's not this bad.
Yeah, you're not. That Constantine though. Don't even get me started on that guy.
Constantine.
Fucking use games as pirating.
Back to the article.
That's ridiculous.
Back to the article, though. The catalyst for Hepler's abuse was a 6-year-old interview in which she admitted she didn't enjoy combat in games. This was enough for fans to blame her for unpopular changes in Dragon Age 2, describing her as a cancer that was destroying BioWare. I was shown a sample of the forum post by EA Security, says Hepler, and it included graphic threats to kill my children on their way out of school to show them that they should have been aborted at birth rather than have to have me as a mother. First of all, you can't abort a child at birth.
Yeah,
because by that point it's too late.
Even when with abortions, there's a point, and it's like not even at birth, but like months before.
Months before. It's like I think 3 months or 4 months is like the cutoff date.
Yeah, it's like people think you could just abort a kid 8 months down the line, but no, it's a very like limited window.
Yeah.
And, Matt?
Yes.
Go as hard as you want with this because I'm assuming that you're feeling the way she's feeling.
Yeah. Oh God. I'm very angry that people have to react this way. And this is, I actually saw this this was brought to my attention, because of an image on a meme site. I was checking the video game section of the meme site, and they actually just had a screenshot of the article, and next to it, it was just the title of the article, the death threats and abuse to mentioning death threats and abuse to a Dragon Age 2 writer, and to the side there was some inserted text that said, "This right here is why people think that video games are bad."
Well, can you mind if I
of course.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
I didn't know who Jennifer Hepler was, so I just typed her name into YouTube, and saw a timeline of things like why people apparently hate her. She didn't say that she hates video game or combat. She just says she hates gameplay. She'd much rather the word that she kind of said that she essentially wishes there's a fast forward button.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she was saying it from the standpoint of a narrative designer, to study. She wasn't saying she hates gameplay, or that she didn't want gameplay.
She's a narrative designer. She's a writer.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. But she was saying she was studying narrative design.
Yeah.
At the time, that's what she was saying. And that she wished she could fast forward through these and gameplay things that got in the way.
So that she could study the narrative design.
Exactly.
And actually, there is a way that this could all be fixed.
How's that?
They do it with some games, but not all of them. They do it with Saints Row. They do it with GTA, I'm assuming. been a while since I played GTA. Basically, where you can like review or replay cinematics.
I don't think you can in
think-
GTA.
You can't do it in Saints Row 3 either.
No, you can in Saints Row 2. But if I mean, I know games are a different medium than television, film. But say like for a big AAA game like Mass Effect, or a lesser known game, or a sleeper like Dragon Age.
Yeah.
If there was something that like here's what you missed, or like the story in 5 minutes, or even just something called cutscene theater, where it's just playing the cutscenes from a game as if it were a film, and then going on to the next one.
Yeah.
And I know that, like, I know that a lot of the people who threatened her, I don't think they even read said interviews. They probably just saw the word hates gaming word, which was, again, false.
Yeah.
And since the internet, while it's one of mankind's greatest achievements, it is also one of its worst, because it gives people...
It's brought so many hateful people.
No. Oh, yeah. But the... what's the word? The anonymity.
Anonymity.
The anonymity of everyone, because
they're so safe behind a keyboard.
Yeah, and that's the same thing with. That's the same reason why at its launch Xbox Live was terrible, because people they thought they were safe behind the television and headset.
Yeah.
But
it's very upsetting to me that they have to bring in her children.
Yeah, I mean, she can. If
it's just like you said, like she was fun, she could take the abuse, and you said the same thing. Like, I could take the abuse, I don't mind.
Yeah, just leave the kids out of it. They have no part in it.
Yeah, like they didn't do anything. They didn't influence my decision. They didn't influence anything that I said. Like even if if it were me, it's like, even if I did say I fucking hate combat games, I just wish it was all story. Blah blah blah. Like, don't bring my children into it. Hate me. Don't hate my children. Don't threaten my children just because you don't like me.
Did it say whether or not her husband is still at Microsoft BioWare?
It does not say.
Okay, because they both worked there, and I think she was also a part of the leaning towards the open-minded gender thing with Mass Effect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a section in here. Real quick. Back to the article. It says the situation highlights both more general problems of cyberbullying and the targeting of women via Twitter, both of which are likely to see more strict legal sanctions in the future. Another part of the problem for Hepler, though, was BioWare's sympathetic portrayal of homosexual characters, which has not only been the catalyst for some of the abuse, but also much of the positive support from fans. She says, the outpouring of support I received, large amounts from female and gay fans, was incredibly heartening, said Hepler. Without the negativity, I'm not sure that I would ever have heard from all of these people confirming that there is a need for characters that tackle touchy social issues, for characters who are untraditional or even unlikable. It looks to me that she was very into, bringing in the homosexuality in characters, like in Dragon Age and in Mass Effect. I'm sure she was a part of that in some way.
Also, Dragon Age and Dragon Age 2, in which you could practically romance anybody, regardless of gender.
And that's good, and I think that's fair. We live in a world where, like, that's that's part of our, I mean, I live next to San Francisco. There are a lot of gay people there. And I have no problem with that.
And I think part of the problem
I think they should be represented in video games. Give them, especially like games like Mass Effect and Dragon Age and Halo, where you create your own character.
But this wasn't why the gamers were coming out with, these death threats. What they did is a scapegoat. I mean, there were a lot just because of a comment, because of what she said 5 years ago about.
There are a lot of threats about that, they say, but I mean, there was also a lot of the death threats came because of that, the combat.
Well, that's what they say, but they're like, that's quoted all the time as being a thing. But she said that 5 years before the development.
Exactly.
And it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, Dragon Age 2 was disappointing for Dragon Age fans. I've not played Dragon Age 2, I'm a Dragon Age fan. But, to say it's down to one person is ridiculous. For a start, exactly. Because I think the main complaint about that game is the fact that it's recycled environments and all that thing. She's a writer. She had no input into the gameplay, so...
Exactly. There's an entire team to blame.
It's just a scapegoat. Yeah, that's what I mean. People used her as the scapegoat. She was an easy target, and that quote, retroactively does look bad, but then, it's just ridiculous. But people then saying her writing was terrible, which is not the main complaint about that game at all. And to mention her quality of writing, it's just, it doesn't justify, it's not in no way deserving of death threats to her or her family. It's just ridiculous.
Especially not her children.
Yeah, I mean, while I wouldn't say that Dragon Age 2 it's definitely not on par with Dragon Age 1. The story, I really did dig it, and pretty much all my my bad opinions on the game are really on the development side, not writing.
Yeah.
And BioWare's they've been able to, I mean, they've pretty much nailed this ever since Baldur's Gate, with having good writing.
Mm-hmm.
Like they got shit for Mass Effect 1 because of the there was a lot of stuff wrong with Mass Effect 1, but the Unreal Engine, the cover system,
yeah.
Oh man, I wish James was here. He probably know more.
He'd tear into it.
But
regardless, though.
But after Mass Effect 2, it just blew up into a juggernaut.
Mm-hmm.
And they tried doing the same thing with Dragon Age, since even though they don't understand the concept of it, if it's not wrong, don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which,
because Dragon Age 2 was very much like Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Like it played out like Mass Effect.
I mean,
the conversation wheel and all that.
It's no Last of Us, but it's definitely no Dynasty Warriors.
Right. So women, they don't see, they're always getting abused in this industry, and
there is a reason, because like Dan Emmerich said, the loudest, reckless, just terrible people, they're the ones who'll get noticed more for the portrayal of gamers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
While the people who are polite and don't get into it, they're lumped along with them.
It's easy to hear on the loud, childish, whiny assholes.
There's another quote from Hepler which talks about how, females are developers and other females in the industry are treated and stuff. And she says, it's something that comes up in almost every conversation with female developers. Overall, people seem to try to shrug it off publicly and fume privately, and younger women contemplating the field are reconsidering whether they have the stomach to handle what is currently asked of them. That's the biggest risk, in my opinion, that we will lose out on the talents of people who would make fantastic games that we would all be the better for playing, because they legitimately don't want to make themselves into targets. A lot of the best artists and storytellers, and quite a few great programmers too, tend to be sensitive people. We shouldn't lose out on their talents because we are requiring them to be tough, battle-scarred veterans just to walk into the door. So I mean, it turns off pretty much a whole gender, because, like, of sensitive people at least, because they're easy targets straight away. Like, because there is a lot of this there is sexism. I mean, like you said with the Call of Duty thing, get in the kitchen, all that rubbish. And I think it is turning away talent.
Yeah.
Like, look at female voice actors. Jennifer Hale is a great voice actor. Or voice actress, if you want to be technical, but, I'm sure she's met a lot of abuse as well.
It's not fair to them. It's not fair at all for them to be ostracized in this industry.
Also, I'm pretty sure that a lot of the hate, they're not the hate towards female developers, female, like, game writers, they don't come from people within the industry, they come from the consumers.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure another part of it is jealousy, that they wish they could be doing what these females were doing. There was actually a
and how much does that have to hurt? I mean, seriously, like, you put hard work into this game and whatnot, and you do it for these people, and then they turn around and they insult you, and they treat you like this garbage. Like, I mean, why would they stay? I understand that, and I hate that they're being turned away by all this, because there are a lot of talented women out there, and talented writers. I know one. My cousin, Josh's girlfriend, actually just started working for Telltale as a writer, and she's very talented, and I don't want her or any other woman to be turned away out of the industry because of people like this.
Look, I just typed into my phone's search function, gamers are, and then I'll just read you some of the things listed here. Gamers are the worst people, gamers are annoying, gamers are immature, gamers are ruining gaming, gamers are losers, gamers are idiots, gamers are morons, and the last one, which is true, gamers are misrepresented.
Yeah.
A lot are.
But that's happened with all sorts of groups in the real world as well. It's just, all groups are misrepresented. You can easily generalize, but yes, like you said, a loud majority represents all of them, because they're the loudest voice. So
exactly, and it's a shame. I hope that one day that will change. I hope that that day is soon. I hope that we, as the people that aren't as terrible as the ones that we've just been talking about, will be able to raise our voices louder than those.
That's the problem with anonymity. Like, those who want to be dicks can be dicks to the extreme, and that's the problem. But then we don't want to get rid of anonymity because of scary stuff like America.
Yeah,
it's a double-edged sword.
It is, yeah. But I think gaming needs to mature, and I hope in the future, like, a lot of this stuff is age restricted, and parents need to keep an eye on what their kids are doing half the time. Because on Call of Duty, like, I like playing the game, but this crap that comes out of kids' mouths, like, people that are like the same age as my young sister, who's only 15.
Mention
the stuff they come out of is wow. You
just mention their comments about your PSN tag.
What?
Mine.
Yeah.
Oh, I always get called fat. I'm not bothered because I'm.
No. They say, like, "Where's your pie, fat boy," or something.
Yeah, all sorts of stupid stuff. I get all sorts of fat abuse. Like, I mean, honestly, if I was fat, I'd have Like, if I was, like, obese like they make me out to be, then I would seriously be hurt by some of these things they come out with. Like,
Right.
thankfully, I made my name in jest, so it doesn't really matter. But, I mean, you can see that stuff happens to everyone online, especially, and with all these kids playing it as well, that hurts feelings. But, like, sort of,
They're not afraid.
women are scared of, oh, my girlfriend can never go online because the stuff she gets is ridiculous. All these horrible things she gets told to, and she just doesn't bother going online. She just plays everything offline. It's just
Always
sad.
remember. We should always remember this thing, this one phrase. They are not gamer girls.
They're
They are
gamers.
gamers.
Exactly.
They are not fake gamer girls. They are not even gamer girls. They are just gamers. Just like the rest of us.
Okay, I actually have another example. Do you guys remember X-Play?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I was and still am friends with one of the people who was on that show back in the day, Joel Gordine.
Oh, yeah.
I kept asking him time after time, does Morgan Webb, like, what's her gamer tag? He told me again. He told me multiple times, dude, she does not. She doesn't play games online because of how gamers are.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, my girlfriend wants to play GTA. She doesn't really play that much, but I can just imagine how horrible that's going to be. The amount of idiots that play GTA as well.
Yeah.
I mean, this is why I prefer games like Saints Row, GTA,
Dark Souls.
No, not Dark Souls. Never.
Why?
Dark Souls.
has no sort of speech system.
No, but
And the community on that game's great.
Yeah, but it makes me want to kill myself.
Yeah, but seriously though, the community, like,
Look.
if you go on the Dark Souls forums and stuff, they're extremely helpful because that game is hard, and people recognise that, and they do everything they can to help each other. And I think, as smaller communities are better. It's when, the game becomes, it gains a critical mass, is when you get more and more idiots coming in. Mm-hmm. It happens with everything. That's the problem. But I just think there needs to be ways to deal with it, and I think there's already, like, they're forming a developer group to deal with this sort of cyberbullying.
Yeah.
Because even the strongest person, like, being insulted day in, day out, get people finding your email address, it's going to chip away.
Yeah, it's going to take its toll on you eventually.
And, yeah.
Yeah, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will hurt forever.
Words will wear you down,
I got that from an episode of Scrubs, which is an excellent TV show. You should watch it.
It is a very good TV show. Is that all that we have for this one? So we can move on off of this depressing topic.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure we could do a whole episode about this.
We could, but we're running long, and we want to wrap it up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Tom, do you have anything else?
No, I think, just read up on it. But...
Yeah. Alan, what about you?
No. I still have things to say, but I'm not going to say it.
Yeah.
Because...
It's just common sense at the end of the day, a lot of this stuff. Just don't be idiots. If you do this sort of stuff, then, stuff will catch up with you, and you need to grow up fast.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get off of this. I already have a question of the week.
Okay, fine then.
But I mean, we can have a joint if you want.
No, it's okay.
I figured we just kind of end the show on a happy note. That's why I didn't do a question that pertained to the topic of the week.
I was just going to ask, my question was just going to be, do you like ice cream sandwiches?
Not had one.
They're actually pretty good. I mean, I'm not like the one with the chocolate and the vanilla in the middle. Well, that one actually kind of sucks. But I went to a place called Cream where I had a royal caramel swirl ice cream in between two snickerdoodle cookies. It was really good. Anyway, let's get off of that topic and let's move on to our community corner where we talk about our question of the week. Last week's question, we asked you, what are your hopes for the PS4 launch? And Nate Gamer said he hopes that the PlayStation 4 sells better than its predecessor at launch. And our superfan Albert hopes...
No. Call him what I called him.
Lord Superfan Albert hopes that there will be no day one patches like the Xbox One. That brings us to this week's question of the week, which kind of touches on our sort of second topic of the week, which was Grand Theft Auto Online. What are your plans for GTA Online? I already said I'm going to be walking around. I'm going to get myself a car and an apartment, and I'm going to live my life, play some tennis, do this and that, and maybe some bank heists and all that, hang out and just do normal everyday life. What about you guys? Tom, what are you going to do?
Well, I've made a crew in waiting. I'm hoping to get a few of my friends on board, and then we're just going to cruise together, do all the co-op stuff together, missions and heists, and also screw as many innocent players online, and ruin their in-game lives as I can.
What about the VGU crew?
Yes, we'll screw you too.
Oh, come on.
We're going to be hiding outside banks, so when players come to deposit their money, it's gone. No money to deposit.
I was going to say you're a turncoat, but I don't have to because you're British. It says
Go get the French to help you again.
You know what? I will.
Alan, what are you going to do in GTA Online?
I'm going to be a hobo.
Just going to live on the street? You're not going to even get an apartment?
No, I'll try to be... I'm going to be... I'll pretty much just be living on the street.
Watch the fucking gameplay trailer.
Yeah, watch that gameplay trailer, because it's really exciting. I'm going to actually watch it again after the show's done.
Oh, yeah.
I may or I may try to be Roddy Piper's character from They Live.
Well, alright. So that's this week's question. Listeners, what are your plans for GTA Online? What are you going to do? Are you going to dive straight into the content that Rockstar has provided for you with all the heists and the missions and the co-op stuff? Are you going to join a crew? Are you going to make a crew? Or are you just going to try to live your life? Invest in some stocks. Try to live a normal, legit life.
Legit.
That's up to you. Rockstar's put it in your hands. Tell us what you want to do. What your plans are for GTA Online. That's about going to wrap us up. We don't have any... Oh, we do have a community question, don't we?
Yeah, thanks to my brilliant idea.
Yay. What's your brilliant idea?
To ask it on the VGU Facebook instead of DualShocks.
Because there's only 10 people on there and 3 of them are us.
Yeah. So we have one question. And it's from new recruit, actually, Josh Miller. He says, what do you guys want to come out of Gamescom next week? I mentioned earlier that I want the PlayStation 4 to release a little bit earlier than the Xbox One. I think that will give it an advantage. Another advantage, considering the Xbox One is still $500. So, not only is the PS4 cheaper, but it came out earlier. So, I don't know. I think that's what I want to see. What about you guys? Tom?
I wasn't listening, sorry. What was the question?
What do you want to come out of Gamescom?
Oh, well, we already know PlayStation release date's going to be announced. Mm-hmm. So hopefully, I think a new IP from Naughty Dog. I think that's going to happen. Because we haven't heard... Because there's 2 studios in Naughty Dog, so...
Yeah.
Or 2 teams, basically.
2 teams, well, yeah. But internal studio. I reckon after Last of Us, I think most of the main people are on to the next project, helping the other lot with the PS4 project. So,
while the rest are working on Bill's tower defense.
They won't need a full team because all the assets are already built. So
I'm never gonna let that go. I'm gonna keep that going as long as I can.
Well, I hope you're wrong, Alan.
Alan, what do you want to see come out of Gamescom? Besides Bill's Tower Defense. We'll probably actually hear about that Last of Us single player DLC.
Yeah.
Anyway. Got any ideas?
I know I kind of hope that there's something on it, but I doubt it. But something more about Dead Rising 3?
More Dead Rising 3.
And from a PlayStation fanboy point of view, I'm interested in seeing what Microsoft announces at the show, since they're gonna reveal an exclusive.
Alright.
I'm expecting it to be a Kinect game.
Oh, well, that's boring.
Or
Kinect sucks.
No. I expect it to be a Kinect remake of that game, the diabetes game from the 90s.
The diabetes game?
Yeah.
Oh.
Glycerin something?
Glycerin. I think I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, you were learning about diabetes and fighting sweet food. Like jumping on donuts.
That's funny.
Captain Glycerin.
Captain Glycerin.
It was,
okay.
Yeah, so terrible that it's just funny.
Alright. Well, I think that's about going to wrap us up this week. Thank you for listening to VGU.TV's PlayStation Podcast, the DualShock Show. Rate and subscribe to our iTunes under DualShock Show, 5 stars, maybe even leave us a review. Please visit our website, VGU.TV. Find us on Facebook or tweet at us at VGU.TV. You can also find us on YouTube at the youtube.com/VGU.TV official, where you can also find this podcast in a static video format. Look at that. It's fortunate. I didn't get dropped once and then click. DualShock also has a Facebook and Twitter. You can find us at DualShock Show. For both, that's all one word, DualShock Show. Or if you want to tweet at us individually, Alan is at the Alan Muir. That's TheAllanMuir. I am at Mattman07. That's with 2 T's. And Tom is at Gaming Hobbyist. This is a PlayStation show, so if you want to play on PSN with us, Alan is that Jew boy. That's all one word, that Jew boy, B-O-I rather than B-O-Y. I am Mattman310, and Tom is Pie_Guy. That's Pie Guy, the guy with the pie.
It's ironic because just now I'm starting to appreciate my PSN tag.
Yeah.
And while I'm pretty sure when the PS4 comes out, you'll be able to change it, so.
I don't know if you will. Regardless, I wouldn't, because, I like mine, but.
Too many trophies. I could never make a new account.
No, not a new account.
I know
just
you want to
change the name.
Yeah, but you could make a new account. You've got no trophies anyway.
Hey, I have 1 platinum.
I'm
fine with that. And I'm a level 10, not a level 9 anymore. I'm a level 10.
The 1 platinum that is given to
I don't even
you.
know what level I am, but sure as shit ain't level 10.
I'm pretty sure
you're like level 18 or 19 or something like that.
No, you're 20. He's like 20, past 20 at this point.
Oh,
You
I think,
reckon?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't think it goes up that fast, does it?
I don't think so. Not anymore.
It does, because you're crazy enough to do it.
No, I know that you're I think you're maybe 1 level ahead of me. I think you're 19.
I'm not really a trophy whore. I'm more of a platinum whore. I go for platinums.
And I'm level 18, so.
Is there a level cap?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, I think there is.
Because if you look at the trophy thing, it's either 99 or 100. It doesn't go past there. Because the top guy in the world can't go up in level.
Yeah. And he's got so many platinums.
He's got 350.
Yeah. Thank you.
5 years,
again.
Tom will be there.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
Thank you again for listening to DualShock, and we will see you next time. Never stop playing.